Back at the Mass Mutual Center, Armor lead by 2. Pete Sousa, Sam Dossler. As we head down the stretch toward halftime. We mentioned the crowd is sparse here because of the inclement weather, but one of the guys I bumped into prior to tip-off was Utah Jazz scout David Fredman. Had a chance to chat with him. I said, who are you here to see? He said, hey, I'm here to see the whole of the league. He said, I'm watching everybody.
And you know what? He had a long talk with Springfield assistant coach Chris Carrawell before the game. They were sitting courtside just talking about players, I'm sure, and trying to get a feel for who could be ready for that call-up.
Well, one of the guys I'm sure they talked about, and the guy who's played 111 games in the NBA and is certainly ready for a call-up should it come, is Gary Forbes, who knocks down his second free throw. He's got 7 points tonight. Armor extend the lead to 4.
Armor, they've led by as many as 9, but Maine trying to hang around. An important stretch here for both teams. Springfield trying to maintain the momentum they have, and Maine trying to claw all the way back.
Frank Gaines off the mark. Quiet night thus far for Gaines. After 22 last night, he's got just 2 points. Forbes loses the basketball. Babb picks his pocket and moves the other way. Tried to get it to Gaines, and denied by Jameson Curry. Last touch by the Red Claws, and Armor will inbound.
Great job by Curry, just getting a hand in the passing lane, knocked the ball loose a bit, and it went off the leg of Gaines, and now Springfield will get it back. Maine, they've done a good job in transition so far today, outscoring the Armor 14-2 in fast break points, but this time Springfield was ready for the Red Claws run.
The Armor shooting 50% from the floor. Willie Reed doesn't have a chance to improve upon that mark as he traveled.
22 down.
Just the 4th turnover tonight for the Armor. On the other side of that, the Red Claws have 7. 2:04 left before the half. 15 on the shot clock. Babb operates with 8 points on the wing. 7 on the shot clock. We've got a whistle. Defensive 3 seconds. Dennis Horner draws the whistle. Chris Babb will have a chance to add to that 8-point total. Doug Overton taking exception with the fact that J.B. DeRosa is making most of the calls tonight. He said, hey, there's 3 of you guys out here. You can't be making every call. (47-44). Armor lead. Zeke Marshall helps Gary Forbes to the ground.
And Forbes, not an easy man to move, but he went flying to the ground there. As Zeke Marshall, he did stick that shoulder out a bit as Forbes went flying by.
6 feet 7 inches and 220 pounds of muscle hit the deck quickly there. Forbes bounced right back up. 10 on the shot clock. Curry stripped to the basketball, dives for it onto the floor. Armor regained possession. It's Reed on the wing with 3 on the shot clock. Willie loses it out of bounds, but it's last touched by Zeke Marshall. With 1 on the shot clock, Doug Overton will have to get crafty here with this inbounds play.
Well, there's a few things you can do here. Set a screen for a shooter for a quick trigger 3, or with an athletic guy like Willie Reed, you can try to set a few screens for an alley-oop at the hoop.
It's going to be for Horner. Running interference there is Ty Walker. Knocks it away.
Walker, a good guy to have in the middle there for a play like that.
Gaines, usually a good guy to have on the wing right there. Can't convert. Inside of a minute here from the Mass Mutual Center before halftime. Forbes slashing his way to the hole. Gets it to fall.
Good job by Forbes, using his body to shield himself from the much taller and the shot blocker, Ty Walker.
Forbes penetrates to most of his success. If he returns to the NBA, he will slice his way there. 10 on the shot clock. Taylor raises from 3. No good, rebound Reed.
Very good chance for the Armor here to extend their lead before the half and go in with a load of confidence.
James Curry with 9 on the shot clock. Elevates from the elbow and knocks it down.
Nice individual effort on that possession by Curry. Worked himself free for the jumper from the left side of the foul line.
7-point advantage for the Armor. Cam Taylor just inside the logo. Loses the basketball. 3 on the clock. Horner loses the ball. Tried to regain possession. Couldn't. Willie Reed's tip at the buzzer is good. It's no good. We'll take our time to talk this over. There is no replay here tonight at the Mass Mutual Center due to technical difficulties. Referees C.J. Washington, Jason Carter, and J.B. DeRosa cannot go to the monitor. And they're going to say it's good. So Willie Reed's tip is good, and the Armor have a 9-point advantage. There's no monitor. There's no more time left in the second quarter. We go to the half. 53-44. Armor lead. Pete Sousa, Sam Dossler. We'll be back to recap the first half. You're watching the NBA Development League Network.